Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar. Good afternoon from sunny London, England, from your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly. Yes, you guessed it, your main guy himself, DLG Reppin'. Here again, beautiful weather, and I feel really good. Hope you guys feel good. Anyway, later on at 5:10, don't miss my preview of Arsenal v Fulham. I'll be giving you my preview of the game, the fixture itself, what it's all about at the Emirates when we've played Fulham, and my starting 11 to my 9 substitutions bench. Oh, of course, the formation. Tune in at 5:10. Excuse me. Otherwise, once again, allow me to say good morning to you guys. You're getting up, going to the seaside because of the sun. It's there, it's beautiful, clear blue skies. Or you're doing some shopping. Afternoon, could you be going to the zoo, checking out the zoo animals? Could be going to the park, could be indoors watching a movie or having dinner. Or allow me to say good night and rest well to all Arsenal fans and football fans around the world. I hope you have a blessed day and be blessed. Stay blessed and be blessed. How about that? Yeah, I like that. Anyway, let's talk about the transfer rumours involving all, in fact, should I say, welcome to my DLG Reppin'S Daily Transfer News, involving all things to do with Arsenal Football Club in terms of transfers in and outgoings. So before I get going, yeah, make sure you do smash the thumbs up like button for me, yeah, in abundance. Make sure you share this channel virally all over the globe, especially to your friends and your relatives, yeah? Do that for me in abundance. And if you're watching me for the first time, welcome on board. It don't matter where in the world you're from, what race you are, age, gender, etc. Make sure you share this channel amongst your friends and relatives and tell them to share it amongst their friends and relatives, yeah? On top of that, yeah, if you've got something to say in the chat, yeah, let me know about your opinion on Arsenal's transfer activities, whether you're happy with the transfers we've been producing in terms of the window. If you are optimistic that we will sign more than 2 players with 6 days remaining of the transfer window, if you've got an opinion about the football club, leave it in the comment below, or in the chat, should I say. And on top of that, yeah, please do subscribe to the channel, yeah? Smash the subscribe button, left, right, and center, gloriously but passionately. And remember, if you do subscribe, I'll shout you out, yeah? This is the road to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, beginning of the new year. So let's get subscribing. Otherwise, let's kick it off with the Express. Now, I've just been reading about Albert Sambi Lokonga, and he's been looked at by Roma to replace Jorginho Ronaldo. Now, I like Jorginho Ronaldo. Unfortunately, he has suffered a long-term injury, and Albert Mboyo Sambi Lokonga has been eyed up to replace him. Now, if this is going to happen, it will be a loan deal, but I'll be extremely surprised if he ends up at Roma. I think he's going to play a big part in Arsenal, in Arsenal's fortunes this season. He may come off from the bench most of the time, but he may be asked to start. But I do see us signing a midfielder in that area, in the central midfield area, whether DM or a CDM, if you get what I'm saying. And if it was to happen, will Lokonga be guaranteed more games? Because that's what Arsenal are going to demand, for him to be playing regularly. But that depends on his performances in training. He might train hard, but other midfielders might train harder than him, or they might stand out to be better than him in that field. So for me, I don't think it would make sense Lokonga going over to Roma. Yes, Mourinho is a top coach, but I still don't think it will make any sense for him making that move on loan. And I know there's a World Cup around the corner, which happens in November, which is about 3 months away. I get it. I do get it. But hey, I would stay at the Emirates if I'm Albert Sambi Lokonga. But what do you guys think? Do you think it's beneficial for Albert and Moyo Sambi Lokonga to go to Roma on loan, providing if he's guaranteed games? Drop it in the chat. Right. I'm gonna touch on Pedro Neto again. Now, according to Dharma Sesh, the guy who works for Sky Sports, he says that Arsenal are interested in signing him. However, he says he doesn't feel that Arsenal will cough up the money, which is 50 million, which is the valuation Wolves are asking for, and Wolves have no intention of selling him. But he did say, however, money does talk, and if Arsenal can match the valuation, then Wolves and Arsenal will be in negotiation, if you ask me. Another player I'm going to talk about here, Wilfred Zaha. Now, we've heard this name come up before. And for me, he would be a welcome addition to the squad. I wouldn't be too disappointed in signing the 29-year-old. And I still think he's got 3-4 years to give at this level. However, I don't know if Mikel Arteta has his eyes on him. Neither do I feel that Edu has his eyes on him. And I think if you ask anyone from the management to the hierarchy, their eyes are on Pedro Neto. And that's a fact. So I believe Pedro Neto will be the one that Arsenal will somehow sign, and to get around FFP, because I've been hearing reports that Arsenal have been watched by Financial Fair Play. How true is that? Only one can confirm. I mean, I'd like to hear it from Fabrizio Romano more than I would like to hear it from David Ornstein. Yuri Tillemans daily again. Well, we all know what I'm going to say about Yuri Tillemans, about how personal terms have been agreed. Yeah, granted, since January. But I don't know why Arsenal haven't put in the bid on the table. Slap the money on the table and let's try and get the deal done. Now, for me, this is a midfielder that I rate highly. This guy would make a big difference in our midfield area. You know, if Partey's injured, you got Yuri Tillemans to come on. Whether Partey is injured or suspended, or he gets tired towards the business end of the game and he gets a bit sloppy, you know, you got someone who can give 100% for 20 odd minutes. That's a guy that will be on the bench for me, Yuri Tillemans. But no, he will probably start. And this is where we need to really think carefully about this as well. Because with Mikel Arteta and his mindset, he feels Xhaka is a great deal part of our squad. But I don't feel that he's a part of. I don't feel that he can take us to the levels that we want to go. With all due respect to Xhaka, he's an all right midfielder. He does a job, but for 38 Premier League games, if you've got a Thomas Partey, you need someone alongside him who's mobile, who will cover as much ground as Partey. And Xhaka's not the most mobile. B, he's always a red card waiting to happen. C, if he's not having a great game, he's a pass away from leading to Arsenal conceding a silly goal. So I think it's necessary for Arsenal to get that midfielder in there and a winger. Now, I've spoken about attackers. Now, I've spoken about Alexander Mitrovic, a good all-round top-flight Premier League target man, goal-scoring target man. And I could say the same thing about Ivan Toney. Now, if I ask a question, I'm going to put it... If I have to ask a question, then here it is. Which one would you prefer? Ivan Toney or Alexander Mitrovic alongside Gabriel Jesus? Leave it in the chat. Right. The outgoing. Now we've learnt that Bellerin has made it clear that he wants to leave Arsenal. We've learnt that from weeks and weeks ago. Now we're still stuck with him. It's a case of Arsenal and the hierarchy are discussing whether it will be best for the best interest of the club if we terminate his contract and allow Bellerin to get the move that he wants, and that's back to Spain, but with Real Betis. Or would he be tempted to change his mind and go Barcelona, because Barcelona have expressed an interest in him, and I feel that they're in the hunt for a right back. Nicolas Pepe, he has rejoined Nice. No, sorry, he has joined Nice on loan, hopefully and possibly with a view to a permanent deal. Now, if that is the case, then it's 15 million, no more. He was presented in front of the home crowd. I think it was like yesterday, and I think he got a welcome reception that he took warm to, should I say? Which it made him pleased and very welcome. Now, Nicolas Pepe, for me, you know how it's been. You know how it is with Nicolas Pepe as an Arsenal player. It hasn't worked out. Don't think he's ever lived up to his good times at Lille, and sadly, it hasn't worked out for him. However, I wish him all the best at Nice. Another player I'm going to talk about is Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Now, I'm hearing some stories linking Maitland-Niles to Southampton to the point where Southampton and Ainsley Maitland-Niles are in talks. So, if that is to be pulled off, I mean, well done, Southampton. I mean, could it be a permanent deal or will it be a loan deal? Personally, I would like Arsenal to. Yeah, I would like Arsenal to. I'd like to think that Arsenal will give him a loan deal. I haven't got anything against Maitland-Niles. I think he can be, at best, a squad player. I don't see him starting in the midfield area. Hence the reason why we're chasing the likes of Paqueta, Yuri Tillemans, even by a stroke of luck, Sergei Milinkovic-Savic. And, you know, if Arsenal are to get one of those three players, then or two of those three players in the ideal world, and I don't see Maitland-Niles getting first team football as such, or very rarely, unless he stays and he gets selected for Europa League games. That being said, I think the club sees his future elsewhere, and I don't think Arteta sees him as part of his plans. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Anyway, I'm done from here, and I'm going to say happy Friday, as it's the weekend on the borderline. So, ladies and gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, I want to thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. And yet again, saving the best to last, as I always do. Thank you so much for putting up with me. Anyway, I'll be here again at 5:10. Remember, it's my matchday preview of Arsenal v Fulham at the Emirates, and I'll be going to that game myself. And once I reach there, I'll let you know when I've arrived. You know how I am. So, without further ado, make sure you look after your families, look after your friends. Do look after yourselves, as that's always important. Peace, love, and bless again. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. And on top of that, DLG Reppin', we'll talk again. All that is left for me to say is, just remember, please be nice.